green color. And so tonight she's going to deliver her Qi speech. The title is My Favorite Fruit. Let's welcome Eliza.
Good evening, everyone. What is this fruit? Do you know the name of this fruit?
Date.
No?
Date.
Lemon. If you say lemon, you're half correct. The real name of this fruit is lime. The yellow one would be lemon. Although in Chinese, we often make that mistake and call this ningmo. And I googled it, it's actually lime. Alright, tonight I'm going to share with you about this fruit, lime. Small as it is, and so sour is its pulp. But it is my favorite fruit. Why? Because it saved my life. 3 points I'm going to make. First of all, I'm going to do an experiment. As you see, this is iodine. When you have a wound, you rub this on your scrape, and it will kill the bacteria, because iodine is a strong oxidant. And oxidation will kill living things. Now don't rub too much, or it will kill your living tissues. It will do damage to your health as well. I'm going to drop some of this iodine into this cup of tap water. As you see, the water now has turned reddish brown. The water is now highly oxidated. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to squeeze some of the lime juice into this cup of water. We'll see what happens. I'm doing magic. Only need a quarter of it is enough. And you see, I stir. Abracadabra! The water has turned clear. Why? Because lime juice has a very high concentration of vitamin C. And vitamin C is a strong antioxidant. Antioxidation is good for your health, will keep you young. Now I'm going to share 2 of my personal stories of lime and me. Story number 1. When I was a child, I had chronic bronchitis. Every time when I had a cold, I coughed and wheezed for about 6 to 7 weeks, and it almost turned into asthma. Through the years, my health did not become better. But one day, at the age of 24, I walked into a coffee shop in Vienna. I ordered a pot of hot tea, and they gave me, with the hot tea, a glass of freshly squeezed lime juice. And so I drank the tea with the lime juice and sugar. It tasted marvelous. But not only that, immediately I just felt it was curing me here. So I drank a 2nd cup and a 3rd cup. And I did this for 4 days in a row. And guess what? Hocus pocus! My bronchitis was totally lifted. Ever since then, I hardly have a cold. And even if I do, it's only a runny nose for 1 day and that's it, no more. So lime has cured totally my chronic bronchitis in 4 days. Story number 2. A few years ago, back in 2006, a bunch of friends introduced to me a certain kind of shampoo from a very big company. As soon as I used the shampoo, I felt this horrible feeling I've never ever had before. It was as if the shampoo was trying to penetrate my scalp. And I called up my friends and said, "What is this?" They said, "Don't worry, you'll get used to it. It's good, it's just an adaptation period." So I used the shampoo for over a year, every time suffering when I used that shampoo. After a year, something happened. A tumor grew on my scalp. It was very small, so I didn't care much. But after 1.5 years, it started to spread over half of my scalp, little tumors all over. I went to the hospital, checked up. They told me, "You should have a chemo treatment." I don't want any chemo treatment. So I went home and I prayed. And a miracle happened. Inspiration told me to use lime juice again, but this time to rub it on my scalp. And so I did. And guess what? Ta-da! The tumor shrank. And most part of it died. But of course, I didn't kill the root of it. You know, they grow again, and I have to struggle with it. So I use lime juice every week or every 2 weeks. I struggled with the tumor for about 4.5 years. Just recently, about 5 months ago, the tumor stopped growing. So I can say lime has almost cured my cancer. So to sum up, as you see from the experiments, lime has a very high concentration of vitamin C that is antioxidant, which is good for your health. Lime has totally cured my chronic bronchitis, and lime has almost totally cured my cancer. So this is my favorite fruit, lime. Apart from being almost like a medicine, lime can also be a seasoning. The Greeks use almost every time lime juice on their food, and the Austrians like to use lime juice on Wiener Schnitzel. Did you try that before? And the Thai people love to use lime juice on their papayas. Try that. Very, very delicious. And also some suggestion for ladies. You know, ladies, whenever you use nail polish removers, you know they are very damaging to your nails. But lime juice can not only remove your nail polish, it also will give your nails vitamin C and nutrition. So you might think of changing and using lime juice instead. So you can see, after I finish squeezing the juice and the skin of this lime, you can put it in the refrigerator. It will remove the odors very well. So lime has many functions. And today, I would say, I love you, Mr. Lime. I would love to promote you to be the king of fruits. Pardon? I beg your pardon? Oh, he said he would love to be the king of fruits and help everybody. Thank you.